I will now show you how to use for loops and to programmatically modify and access arrays and array cluster arrays and so on. So let's start with by generating a new for loop. So right click on the block diagram, go to structures and click for loop. Now click somewhere, left click somewhere and drag your for loop, and this is how it looks like. So for loops can have a certain number of iterations. There's the big N up here, and I, it refers to the index. So as you're running the loop, the index will be going up by 1. So if we were, for instance, 100 here, I will go from 0 to 99. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the array that we've created. I'm gonna make a copy of it so we don't modify the previous thing that we've done. So I'm just gonna Control C, Control V it, so copy paste it, and I'm now gonna scroll a bit to the right. So we're only focusing on this part. Now, whenever we want to wire an array to a for loop, just left click on the output of the array and double click inside the for loop. You can clean up wires automatically by doing Control B, so that cleans that up. And you'll see that this is now auto-indexed. What that means is that it will, as the loop is iterating, it will take each individual element from the array. So let's visualize that. So just right-click, create indicator, and click up here on the top part on the light bulb that highlights execution. This is a very handy way of debugging programs as well, so it's a good thing to know. So now just run the VI, and you can see now that we've got 6 elements into this array, which have just now gone into the for loop, and you can see how the elements are going one by one into the numeric output. So that's just showing you that every time the loop runs, it indexes the variable. So another way of looking at it is using the as we did before, using the indexing array function. So I'm gonna place the index array function. I'm gonna again send this inside, but instead of auto indexing it, I'm gonna disable indexing, and I'm just gonna send that in. Now if I run the index with the for loop I can also access each element individually. So again, I will run this with the highlighted execution, and you'll see again how each element is being picked up. So each time the root lands, so that's 0, 1, and you can see that we're accessing each element individually.